Here we are at the junction of the Dudley #1 canal and Dudley #2 canal, and we're going to do a right turn here because if we can't really carry straight on. We can't go through the Dudley tunnel because our craft is the air draft is too high to enable us to go through, so we have to go round the long way. But of course, if you want to have a look at the Dudley tunnel, they do electric boats, and you can go through and then you can come back out and you can do some legging as well. They allow you to do legging. Well, back in normal times they did. But built in the 1790s, it has been seen the rise and fall of many ways of life and much change, but still carries on connecting people. Oh, that's a nice sign. I was just saying to Sarah that with all this filming equipment that I seem to be buying at the moment, I'm going to need a bigger bag for Sarah to carry around, so I said I've offered to treat her to a bigger bag. And she's laughing. I don't know whether that means she's not going to do it or what. Just looking for one now, look.
No, I'm not.
So as we go through the Black Country, one thing you do see are these little sort of statues and signs, which is a really lovely idea. It's like there's a, maybe that might have been a Lensman's cottage years ago, but there's no roof left on it now. So quite often when you're on the BCN canals, you get these bridges that shoot off down arms. You can imagine what it was like where, you know, that we've lost a lot of the canals now in the Birmingham area, and they've been built on and one thing and another. But yeah, you could quite often imagine what it'd be like with the working boats collecting goods, delivering goods. And like it said on that sign back there, there was thousands and thousands of boats that were working in this area. Hence why you end up with two main lines, the old main line and the new main line, because traffic was just so busy then they felt the need to do a new line, which they made straighter in order to get the jobs done quicker. Build these bridges high, they said, and so they did. Built in 1958, so that was the same time as they were building the locks at the on the Delft flight. So, as you can see, whilst I'm cruising, Sarah's taking it onto herself to make some bread, and Douglas is waiting there patiently. Look, little does he know it's going to be a good while yet before it's cooked. So it's all a little bit busy around here. This is the Bumble hole, and just up that arm that I just filmed there, that's where a boat called Victoria, which was the last boat built in the Bumble hole, happens to reside in our yard, and it was in difficulties a few years ago, and we had to totally cut the bottom off the boat rather than overplate it. The surveyor wanted it all renewed. Quite a tricky job that was for our Dave, but a lovely job he made of it. Right then, folks, this is another tunnel to put onto the vlog, and I think this is the second longest tunnel in the country. I don't know if my memory's serving me correct these days. I used to remember so much stuff when I was younger. But anyway, enjoy the experience. This particular tunnel, it actually has a towpath on both sides. So that's quite unique in itself. It has a series of air shafts similar to the Wastel's tunnel. They generally, these air shafts were a way of digging down to start a tunnel off, and then they sort of like work from the hole that they dug each way in order to formulate the tunnel. So yeah, I mean, I must remember to take my sunglasses off this time. So they're going to be removed, and here we go, folks. Lights on. So the tunnel is 2,776 metres in total. Well, 3,000 metres is that's 2 mile, isn't it? So it's falling just short of 2 mile, about 300 odd metres. I think we're going to be I think there's another boat in this tunnel this time. I can certainly see some sort of light ahead of us. Whether it's going the same way or not, I'm not too sure, but here goes anyway, folks. Ooh. You can get 2 boats in this tunnel. It just shows how busy the boating was back in the day with the goods, because they went to the trouble of making it wider to get the towpath each side. Netherton tunnel, and 2,768 metres long, and it's an incredible building, really. Incredible feat of engineering yet again on the you know, on the canals. You see so many of these things where they had so many really good craftspeople. What you do find on the BCN quite a lot is these like little dividers. I think back in the day they would be taking tolls from these places because it's a deliberate way of slowing your boat right down, and you'd pay and then you'd get on your way. And there we are, leaving the tunnel behind us now to get out onto the main line of ECA. That tunnel felt really different to the Vast Hills tunnel, I should say. A lot wider, and having those sort of like towpaths on either side just give it a more spacious feel. They're saying it takes about 56 minutes on the sign, but I don't think it took us that long. So that's pretty much the end of the journey on the Dudley number 2 canal. We'll join the main line, and where to next? Where to, as they say in Cornwall.